My sister met, fell in love with, and married a man in just 49 days. I stood in that church as her maid of honor, silently screaming. I first met Jake at their engagement dinner. He was charming, successful, and completely full of shit. He had all these stories about his investment banking career and international travels that just didn't add up. Little details that contradicted each other. As the only one in our family with a finance background, red flags were practically slapping me in the face when I tried to talk to my sister. She accused me of being jealous. You were just mad because you were 31 and single while I found someone who actually wants to marry me. That hurt, but I backed off. What else could I do? The wedding was rushed and expensive. Jake insisted on paying for everything, which impressed our parents but only heightened my suspicions. 3 weeks later, my sister called me at 3 a.m. sobbing. Jake had been disappearing for days at a time, claiming work trips. That night, she woke up to check his phone or something. She swore she'd never do errands and found texts from a woman named Melissa with a baby picture and the message, she misses her daddy. There was more. Jake wasn't an investment banker. He was unemployed. The credit cards he'd been using maxed out in her name. The beautiful wedding. Unpaid. The honeymoon charged to my sister's emergency fund credit card she kept in her desk. For 2 months, I helped her untangle the financial and emotional mess. We discovered Jake had 3 other wives in 3 different states. He wasn't even legally divorced from the first one. One night, while sorting through veterans, my sister found a small notebook of Jake's. Inside were detailed notes about our family stuff, including our parents' retirement accounts, my sister's inheritance from our grandparents, even notes about my finances. He'd been planning this systematically. The divorce was finalized 4 months after the wedding. My sister was left with nearly $60,000 in debt and a shattered sense of trust. I moved in with her temporarily to help with rent while we fought the credit card companies to prove fraud. Last month, just exactly 1 year after her disaster, wedding was I came home to find her smiling genuinely for the first time in months. She was on a video call with the other 3 women Jake had scammed. Meet Jake's ex's club, she grinned. We're working with the prosecutor's office, charting out when 4 women compare notes, patterns emerge. Jake was arrested last week. The women had become unlikely friends, all hoping each other recover. Yesterday, my sister handed me a gift, a framed needlepoint that said, "Next time I'll listen to my annoyingly correct sister." Underneath, she'd added, "Thank you for catching me when I fell. Sometimes being right is the worst feeling in the world, but watching my sister rebuild herself into someone stronger and wiser than before, that's worth everything."